5, 4,
That's you,
3,
Yes.
2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, OCCW proudly presents the Royal Ramble with Jonathan Mellis and Azrael.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting edition of OCCW's Royal Ramble. Today we have some very special guests in the house. We're going to be talking to Blake, Bulletproof Troop. We have a special visit from Danny Limelight Rivera. And while we were waiting for a couple others, there'll be a few extra special guests today. And to my left,
yes,
I'm your host, Jonathan Malice. He's your other host, or as they say, we are co-hosts.
I'm
Azrael.
I'm 51% host. You are 49% host.
Fair enough.
I have the full controlling share.
Great, you can start paying 51% of the rent.
You know what? Why don't you pay more? You know what? I'm going to be that champion share here pretty soon. I'm going to overcome Othello. Then I'm going to have that gold belt. And I'm not going to pawn it for cocaine like some people have been trying to. I keep buying that belt back for you. You're welcome.
Wait, first of all, let's not tell tales out of school.
I've got it.
Othello has not sold the belt. Certainly has not sold it for cocaine. Anyway. On today's show, as I mentioned, we will have Gusten Uberstead. We will have Marcus
Frey, unfortunately, has continued to come. Hopefully he's learned how to read between now and, the last podcast.
Okay. And we will have a special announcement later on in the show. Or heck, should we make it now?
Make the announcement now. Big announcement.
As you may or may not know out there in independent wrestling land, Orange County Championship Wrestling for the last year and a half has had its wrestling school in the Della O Jiu-Jitsu Training Center. And we've had various instructors from Mikey O'Shea, et cetera, et cetera.
At 8381 Catella Avenue.
Unit J, Stanton, California. Right here. All right. We've just recently added a new instructor who's going to begin teaching his classes October 3rd. This instructor has been known the world over. He's wrestled in Ring of Honor,
WWE, the big show, the big dance,
various places. It's no surprise that Paul London will be teaching our OCCW wrestling schools on Wednesdays and Sundays beginning October 3rd. So if you want, we're doing sign-ups from now until then. So if you want to get in, give us a call at 714-527-1845. Reserve your space now. We'll discuss prices and class times.
And can you repeat that one more time? Who is going to be the teacher?
That would be Paul London, one half of the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions with Brian Kendrick.
Yes.
That's right. Who's also teaching over somewhere.
Yes.
In any case, reserve your space now. Call us at the 714-527-1845. We will get you. We'll get you the information you need so you can start your professional wrestling training with with Paul London.
Friday night is also very special, by the way.
Friday night.
Overlooking the Friday night.
My apologies. We also.
Racist. I see how you are. They have a separate but equal class also on Friday night.
Well, they do all the heavy lifting and the hard work, right? Right. So, yes. If you prefer a lucha flavor to your wrestling training.
Latigo, arriba. It's very complicated, very difficult, very sweaty.
Yes.
Makes me tired just watching and yelling what to do.
Lil Cholo and Mariachi Loco also teach a lucha-flavored wrestling class on Fridays at said OCCW Training Center.
Now, what do you mean by flavor?
Well, you know what? Obviously, in the independent scene here in Southern California and across the country and around the world, you're gonna come up against different styles. You may be wrestling in Tijuana on Friday, and in Oxnard, or what is that, Port Hueneme, on Saturday or Sunday. So, you're going to...
What a drive you made there from Friday to Sunday. You're putting the miles in. You're putting in the work, making the drives.
Right, fair enough.
Making towns.
Fair enough. And it's a different world in that ring. Right. You'll be, everything going left-handed on Friday, everything going right-handed on Sunday. So... did I say that right?
Because they're in a different hemisphere, so everything.
No, they're in the same hemisphere. They just have different styles. Lucha is a little bit.
Okay.
Lucha's a little bit different.
Okay, everybody's wearing masks. It's very confusing.
Sure. The ring's much smaller, right? And instead of hot dogs and hamburgers, they're eating tamales and tacos, right? What I meant to say. In any case, so
Racist.
the rules of okay.
the views of Jonathan Malice are, well, they kind of are.
They kind of
views
are.
Championship,
Yes.
you kind of in charge.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So if you'll have more of a lucha style to your training, and which will only help you as you make your way through the wrestling rings around the
Who
world.
could tell you about wrestling in Tijuana and also Point Huenema and other places?
Port Intimate?
I bet Danny Limelight Rivera could tell you a little bit about that.
Let's bring him in right now, ladies and gentlemen. Without any further ado,
Segue.
he is Danny Limelight Rivera. Let me turn on your mic here.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Well, I just did.
Good. Am I on? Am I live? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, we can.
Good. What's up, John?
Hey, how you doing, Danny? It's good to have you. You are familiar with Azrael.
Also, yes.
What's up?
All right, it's good to have you on board. Let's get right into it. We have you booked for our.
Let's stop for a second. Why isn't the show called OCCW Presents Limelight? Because the fact that it's called Exodus makes no sense. I'm the biggest star you've brought to this company in a very long time, and you disrespect me by not even having my face on the damn flyer.
Well, to be fair, we printed that flyer up about 6 weeks ago.
You called me 7 weeks ago.
I did.
So it should have been Limelight.
Well, I didn't get you to sign.
Whatever.
I didn't get you to sign the contract until like last Friday.
Yeah, and you had to add a couple more zeros.
Okay,
So,
yeah, I put it zeros. All right. So tell us.
Are you paying him in pesos? That's messed up. Like, how are you paying? Well, how many zeros?
flyer was made
Can
in
we,
Tijuana.
can we turn his mic off?
You know what I
No,
mean?
I hate his voice.
I've tried.
So-
He's got a lawyer and everything. It won't let me.
Who would have thought the Puerto Rican fella would be loud? What?
What?
Hey, we paused. Can we still see us?
Can you still hear
Shut
us?
this bitch down.
I
Or
mean-
what?
Yeah.
The internet's
They
broken.
pulled the plug.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God! I'm a giant man now. Can they see it? Do they see us like that? Yeah. Oh, hey, we. No? All right.
Objects in mirror are
Let's go, let's
closer
go.
than
There
they
we go.
appear. Whoa.
Push him back. Wait, no, back.
It's called German engineering, guys.
Robert, come on.
You
There
know,
we go.
John, I think you should call me back when you got this stuff figured out.
Yeah, no kidding. I think someone may.
Wasting my time. I could be somewhere else right now, John. I'm here to talk about
Yeah,
a show
sorry.
that's not called
That's not-
Limelight.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a chance to air your.
I'm done. I'm done airing my grievances.
Okay.
Who are you having him wrestle? It should be a big marquee match.
Well, here's the thing. All right. Certainly, Danny Limelight Rivera is more than capable of competing at Orange County Championship Wrestling. We brought him in because of there's a lot of tumult going on right now. I hear rumblings in the back there. Oh, hey, John Malice treats people bad. You shouldn't wrestle for him anymore. We should.
Yeah.
Let's go over here and wrestle
I
over
have
here.
offers on the table, Jonathan Malice. If there are not bigger stars on the program, I might just go somewhere else. The Exodus might begin.
Well,
we're bringing Danny
that's what we're trying to say.
Because
Well,
there's famous people on the show.
Yeah, okay, so that's why I brought Danny Limelight Rivera in. I figured, hey, you know what? Tell your story walking. Go, tell someone your sob story. Danny Limelight Rivera isn't the type of person who's going to whine and complain about how he's being treated so long as he's getting paid and getting his opportunity to whoop
right.
ass. Is that right?
That's absolutely
All
correct.
right. So I gave him the opportunity to whoop some serious ass against none other than Mariachi Loco.
Mariachi Loco. Arriba.
Arriba. Mariachi Loco had an amazing match with...
Stop. We're not here to talk about Mariachi Loco, though. I don't care who he had an amazing match with. In fact, did he come up short for the heavyweight championship? He did. Yes or no?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so
He did get kicked in the balls, though. I mean, he did get cheated pretty bad.
Are you
He had that
his
match.
lawyer?
I
Are you
could
here
be.
for him or are you here for your own?
I can do both.
Look, I don't care how great of an athlete, great of a wrestler, great of a dancer. If he wants to bailar somewhere, I don't care about none of that. What I care about is come Exodus. I'm still a little upset about that.
Well, we'll see what we can do for the next.
Come Exodus, I'm gonna pin him 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna go do what he couldn't do, and that's beat your fake giant of a Goliath, Othello.
Fake? Oh, those are some strong words.
It's not
from a
strong words,
motivated
it's
man.
facts.
Okay, there's strong facts from.
You see, let's. You talk about Tijuana before. I've wrestled all over.
Yeah.
The Crash, 5,000 people. I've been.
The Crash?
Yes.
What's this?
John.
Tell him, Danny. Tell him.
Is
You
it
don't know.
you know
don't
what?
even watch wrestling.
I wrestled in front of 5,000 plus people in Tijuana. I wrestled in, all over California. I wrestled in Arizona. I wrestled in Vegas. I wrestled everywhere. I'm the man now.
You're the man now.
Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
I'm the man now.
Okay. That's great. You're going to have an opportunity to prove that on Saturday, September 29th at the Della O Training Center. You're up against Mariachi Loco. Now tell me, what do you think Mariachi will bring to the table?
He is going to bring a silly mask, some dance moves, which, by the way, I'm
You're
a
very
phenomenal
good.
dancer.
Can you dance?
I can.
Can you bust a few moves for us?
Not for you.
You're not paying him enough for all that. You're paying him for the match.
And not only
You're not
that,
paying him for more.
if you was maybe Latina, with I would show you a
With
little
pink G-string or something like that?
Oh man, John, can you be professional for 2 minutes?
I'm just suggesting.
Can you be professional for 2 minutes?
2 minutes, you got it. I'm on the clock. All right, go.
Yeah, I'm on the clock.
Yeah. I'm being
He's gonna bring a
professional.
silly mask, his dance moves, and his little lucha style. But you see, I do lucha too. I do American. I can do it both.
Yeah, I've seen your matches. Fantastic. You have a tag team partner too out
I
there.
do. Shout out to Matt Vandegrift, radioactive in the house. He couldn't be here today because he's off handling business
Okay.
on our behalf.
Well, you're handling business on his behalf
I
too.
am.
You know, you're getting your
I'm
name
handling
out there.
business with John and this bozo. So
You want to fight about it? We're gonna
Oh,
fight about
no,
it pretty
no, no, no,
soon.
no, no, no,
We're gonna
no,
fight.
no,
You know what?
all right, we haven't-
John,
I'll have you
I said
know
be-
I am
sit
trained
down.
in
It hasn't been.
jiu-jitsu.
It hasn't been 2
Sit down,
minutes.
sit down.
It hasn't been 2 minutes.
Hey,
Be
I've been-
professional.
I've been
Be
professional.
professional.
I've been professional.
2 minutes.
All right. Hey. Remember, we weren't going to do this today. All right? We weren't going to do this.
Pretty soon.
All right.
And our pictures are gonna be on the goddamn flyer next to each other. Big as hell. Big faces.
I wouldn't know.
There's one more flyer coming out. I'm sure your name will be. Or your
It better
face will
be. Why isn't my face on any kind of flyer for this show?
You know what? Because I'll be honest
Where's
with
the
you.
professionalism?
People don't even know what Exodus means, John.
It means-
Exactly. They know what limelight
It
means.
means a mass-
They know what limelight means.
That sadly enough, that's true.
It is.
An exodus, for those of you who do not know, exodus means a mass. I was going to say exodus, but a mass departure from any given location.
And
or
that's what's going to
position.
happen on the 29th with Mariachi. It's going to be a vast departure from him in OCCW. Because he won't be coming back.
Why won't he be coming back? People pay a
I'm
lot of
going
money
to
to
put
see him.
him out.
Look, it is a competitive wrestling match. I do not want to.
Can you get one of your bozos back here to bring me a glass of water or something?
It's
Somebody-
hot in here.
can somebody
It's hot
give
in
me
here?
a-
Boy, water.
Somebody give me water.
Agua for him.
What is this?
By the way, Destination 6 gives a big shout out.
Hey, is that Mrs. Impact or Mama Impact and little brother, right?
Yes.
Brother of Impact.
Shots
Hey,
out.
hey! I heard your show was fantastic.
It was a great show. I won. I beat Rudy, and Divine Intervention
Were you
also
there?
won their match.
Okay.
Next time he's gonna be there.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome.
About time.
Hey, you should.
You bring a star to your show. You don't even give him water.
You know, but Mariachi's been on Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground's been seen by more than 5,000 people. It is on Netflix. 5,000 people have Netflix and chilled to Lucha Underground.
I had Netflix and chill all the time.
Right? You know,
All the time.
You know, Mariachi's a big star too.
I never said he
He's
wasn't.
been national.
I've never
television.
said Mariachi isn't a big star. What I'm saying is Mariachi never been in the limelight.
Well, the limelight's gonna be in Mariachi.
No.
Okay.
That did not come.
Okay.
That did not come out the way you wanted it to.
Okay.
Professional.
Wrestling.
I'm sure there's kids watching this.
There's kids watching this.
Go to bed, kids.
No, and stay in
school
school. And don't do drugs.
Oh
All right.
Professionalism.
Uh,
It doesn't. It ceased to exist.
well, I'm doing my best.
Where else are you wrestling, Danny?
Tell us. a little
Can I?
bit. Absolutely. Except
I want to know.
there's just one. Well, go ahead. I'll bleep it out if you say it.
You just want to say I'm wrestling in this city? Bleep, 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 bleep.
No, you can say the organizations. It's
Okay.
They're gonna think he's swearing a lot.
I'll be wrestling at EWF.
Oh, absolutely. Jesse Hernandez
Yep.
is there. Who you up against there?
I'll be on the 5th. I'll be going one-on-one with Jarrell Nelson. First time ever match.
No.
The greatest show. 1/2 of 1%.
Oh yeah. I heard he's really good.
Yeah, big dude, pretty good. Wrestler should be fun.
Yeah.
You can take him out too,
Where's
though.
this at?
This is in Covina.
Okay.
On October 5th.
October 5th. That's at EWF.
EWF.
Okay. All right.
Then October 13th, I'm back at EWF. Then October 20th, San Diego for Baja Stars.
Baja Stars.
One-on-one with the finesser, Chris Bay.
Okay, tell us a little bit about Baja Stars because that's a name that's been coming up more and more often. And
Of course it has. I'm the first ever Baja Stars Cruiserweight Champion. I carry the belt now, undefeated in the past 6 months. Of course, everybody's talking about Baja Stars now. Who carries the gold, John?
Danny Limelight Rivera.
Boom.
Boom.
That's why.
That's why.
That's why it's coming up. Baja Stars is a phenomenal company. Been around going on 3 years now.
Who runs Baja Stars?
Enrique Avalos. My man Enrique.
If you're out there, Enrique, orale.
Bet Enrique puts his face on flyers.
You know,
Enrique has water for him.
Yes, I am on flyers, and Enrique does give me water and a lot of money.
Okay, well, give this man a little more money. He's definitely worth it, Enrique.
Let's see. I got a couple other shows coming up. Let me pull out my little pom pom.
Hey, what are you?
Are you coming to Destination 6?
So because I'm Spanish, I gotta have a weapon on me.
No, I just didn't know what you were pulling out.
What was you call them earlier?
You racist. You racist. You trying to pat Danny down before
Now, what kind of Spanish are you, sir? You Puerto Rican, Mexican?
Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican. From Nueva York. That's Brooklyn.
Eating that bacalao.
Oh, yeah. This Sunday, September 23rd, Bumps and Bruises. I make my debut.
Oh, right on.
Going one-on-one with the Rocket Punk, DeMarco Wilson.
That's MH Freedom, right?
Good friends. Good friends.
Mikey's a great guy.
Yeah, we had him on the show. He was really nice to me.
Yep. October 6th, I'll be at VWE in Imperial, California, taking on Super Beetle and Ryan Kidd. October 18th at Fist Combat.
Oh, yeah.
Going one-on-one with the Demigod of Death, Funny Bone.
Oh, yeah. Funny Bone.
October 21st, SenCal Pro in St. Louis Obispo. October 27th, Desert Pro Wrestling in Imperial, California. November 3rd, LA Lucha. That's a new one that's coming out this way.
Where's that going to be?
That's going to be in LA.
But where, like at like the sports arena?
It's in I wish the Staples Center. It'll be somewhere. I don't know exactly where. But
can they still hear us? Okay.
Yeah, it'll be at the.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Stay tuned. Right?
I blame the man to your left. I blame ass real.
There is too much intensity.
No one's ever called him that one before, right?
I've been said a couple of times.
I haven't heard it. That's pretty good.
It led to matches, by God. It led to some fighting and some shit going down. You might not be able to see us, but I can see you people out there.
We can
see you. What do you mean, you people?
All the people in the TV, not. Where is Puerto Rico? Is that like a city in Mexico? How close is it to TJ? Like, are you?
Okay.
You know, because you wrestle in Baja.
I thought we agreed. I thought
it's a city of New York.
I still don't know what Puerto Rico is.
John, we said professionalism, John.
I don't.
This isn't professional. He's over here. It's called Puerto Rico, which just went through a huge hurricane.
It's not there anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it not?
Yeah, and you're calling it a city in Mexico? I have you know that Puerto Rico has some of the most beautiful women to ever walk the planet.
Just Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
To ever walk the
about
planet.
Rosie Perez.
Okay. Well, I thought we agreed.
Is it in New York?
I
Because
thought
he said New York and then he said Puerto Rico.
I thought we agreed we weren't going to insult the guests anymore there, Azrael.
There's so many dates coming up, John.
Hold on. Before we say goodbye to you, do you have any final words for Mariachi
Listen,
Loco?
Mariachi, all jokes aside, I know you're one of the best competitors. I know you're one of the best competitors out here in the West Coast. You've been all over the world. It's been said over and over and over. Lucha Underground star. Star all over California. Star all over the United States. But what matters is this. Your time is coming to an end on the 29th. He didn't bring me here for no reason. He brought me here to take you out. And the rest of the roster. And you don't say bye. I say bye.
Wow. Does that guy have a twin? He really looks familiar.
Yeah.
He looks very familiar. Does he look like
no,
not that. I don't want to say that name on TV.
Douche nozzle. No.
Yeah, sorry, bro. He looks like somebody.
I might leave with him. I kind of like. He go a lot of places.
Hold on. I'm gonna pay you to stay.
Hey,
no.
Make me an offer.
Sit down. You're working for me. Sit down. We have a contract. You have to break out the contract.
There are blonde Puerto Ricans. He could be a Puerto Rican himself.
Yes. Yeah.
I see how you
Okay.
I'm shackled. Someday I'll get into that up.
Okay. Once again, that's Saturday, September 29th. Come see Danny Limelight Rivera take on the inimitable Mariachi Loco. Is that a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Do you want it to be? It could be.
Mexican lucha match, 2 out of 3 falls. Don't miss it. All right. Moving right along, shifting gears. We want to thank and wish good luck to Danny Limelight Rivera. Right. Fantastic interview, huh? I didn't get to ask many questions, but
you don't usually get to talk that much when the Puerto Rican people are around. You know what I mean?
They speak really fast.
Right?
Brooklyn.
Hey, we're gonna get you a
Get some
globe
banales,
so we can show
cannolis.
you in Mexico and Puerto Rico.
I asked Vintage Dragon,
Brooklyn water tastes
and
great.
nobody can find me Puerto Rico on a map.
Okay.
It's still there.
Well, our next guest can find Puerto Rico on the map.
Okay.
And I'm sure, In fact, he can find pretty much anything, anywhere, anytime. Be it in the jungle, be it in the mean streets. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Blake, Bulletproof Troop.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's going on, everybody?
You can bring the dog in as long as he doesn't chew.
Tag it out.
Now, we do apologize for technical difficulties. As Real decided to put on his pants, that's why we had to blank out the screen. Do apologize.
There's too much glare on the camera periodically because of my appearance. It is very difficult for the Free Admission podcast to run sometimes.
Let's
You're a lot bigger than the other Bulletproof I seen. Remember Bulletproof?
Yes.
This guy's a lot bigger. I like this one better.
Oh, you don't say that. Well, you like him because he's bigger?
Yeah, man. I buy my wrestler by the pound, man. Look at him.
Smart to make friends with the biggest guy in the room.
No kidding. Look, he's got
And the same colored skin.
And he's got a hand grenade. I'm not gonna piss off the guy with the hand grenade.
I got two of them, baby.
Okay, let's get right into it. Blake, the last time I saw you, you were getting ready to fight. Who was it?
James That Loose Cannon, LFA. Oh, I don't remember, but it was on July 20th, and I smashed him. 84 seconds. I hit the guy 47 times. He didn't hit me once.
80.
How do you get in a cage and fight on TV and not even hit your opponent once? Don't even throw an attack. He just got his ass kicked.
And it was really sad. I actually watched that fight, and I was very impressed. This guy didn't do, excuse my French, didn't do shit.
All right, briefly tell us a little bit about your MMA career, and we'll move on.
So actually, I haven't been hitting my last two fights. I have my own style of fighting. It's a violent combination of drunken bar fighting and Big Brother Jiu-Jitsu. So essentially, with Big Brother Jiu-Jitsu, I treat people like they're my annoying little brother. That means they're gonna get ragdolled by a bigger, stronger, meaner, better looking, and far more technical grappler. When people get in the cage with me, I light them up, slam them on their head, tie them in a pretzel, eat their lunch, steal their girlfriend, slap the daddy, and then I make them cry for mommy. I do it all in the first round too, baby. Come check me out.
Now, see, usually jiu-jitsu is about turning your opponent's size and strength against him, right? So you must be in a lot of trouble. I mean, you got a lot of size and strength. So can't people turn that against him? Isn't that how that works?
Well, that would be the idea. Now, Blake,
They typically try, but it doesn't work out very well for them.
Blake, talk a little bit about where you first started fighting, your earliest fights, what brought you to the MMA game, and where you train, where you've trained, et cetera, et cetera.
So I currently fight out of Black House. My professional record's 8-5. My first 8 fights, I went 4-4. I was training at the compound down in San Diego. And when I moved up to Black House...
Dean Lister's place?
No, that's I'm not sure where Dean Lister's at, but
Okay.
it's a different place.
Okay.
I moved up to Black House about 2 years ago, and since then I've gone 4-1. I'm on a 4-fight win streak. I haven't been hitting my last 4 fights, 2 of those being on TV.
Nice.
And I originally got into fighting because I had a friend who was overweight when I was in high school, and he wanted to start losing weight and
I had a
doing
lot of
kickboxing.
friends who were overweight in high school.
You have a lot of friends who are overweight now.
I have a lot of... Yeah,
I'm right here.
Sorry, we don't mean to interrupt. Keep going.
No, you're good. And I liked it, you know. I'm an older brother. I had an older brother. That's where I get my Big Brother Jiu-Jitsu from. You know, that's where it started. You know.
Right. Big brother. I have a younger brother too. That's where everyone asks me. They say, "Hey, is your brother pretty good?" I go, "He's way tougher than me." Like, your brother's tougher than you? I'm like, "Oh yeah." How's that? I go, "Well,
You won't
I
believe
didn't
the
have
shit
an
I put
older
in
brother
for-
that kicked my ass all the time. He did." So yeah. But okay, so you some of the people you fought, would we know any of them or?
I fought Khalil Roundtree, who went to the finals on The Ultimate Fighter a few seasons ago.
Right.
I was supposed to fight John Hackelman Jr., which is Chuck Liddell's coach's son.
John Hackelman, yeah.
And he pulled out 10 days before. What's up, bro? I keep fucking shouting him out on the internet and talking shit to him, but him and his dad are both little bitches, and they just hide behind the block button.
Fair enough.
Yeah, literally, Hackelman Sr. blocked me again the other
You know
day.
what? I don't understand why people do that. The worst are people who block and then talk shit, right? All right, let me there's this one guy. What's his name?
Hackelman
You know
Jr.
a lot of people that are mad at you on Facebook.
Hackelman
Pick
Jr.
one
did
out of
something
10.
worse. Hackelman Jr. chalked a bunch of shit and then retired.
Yeah.
Completely out of the game. Not just blocked, but he retired from fighting completely. I scared him away from fighting, you know? But
Yeah, well, it happens. You know, people get scared, or people maybe come to terms with their own limitations. It happens. You know,
I was hoping to bump into him. I got hit up to be on that Chuck Liddell Tito Ortiz card at the
I was
pay-per-view.
going to ask you about that. Yeah.
So they contacted me, but I've got other things going on. I do have a fight lined up. I'm not allowed to announce.
You don't
want
to fight for Oscar De La Hoya?
I wouldn't mind. I just I've got other bigger things going on and building relationships with other people. I was interested in the opportunity, but they just wanted a big badass to come sell a bunch of tickets to come fight some tough guy. They didn't want to give me a microphone. They didn't want to put me at a press conference.
Really?
Yeah.
They just wanted you to show up like a meat bag.
Just to show up and fight, and I was like, really? Well, if you guys aren't trying to invest in Bulletproof Troop and build me,
Right.
I mean, I'm not asking for an easy fight, but build me as a star. You know, give me a microphone. Give
Give you some FaceTime,
I got
right?
beef with Hackelman Jr., Hackelman Sr. Like, if they're gonna be there, give me opportunities to stir up some shit. Controversy sells, and they didn't want to do that.
You know, and that's one of the problems with boxing people getting into the MMA. They don't really understand what has made MMA different. Isn't just the in-ring product. It's the way that the UFC. If you look back a ways, you know, you'd look at a UFC card and it was stacked. You'd have 3 different champions fighting on the same card, right? Against guys who were probably going to beat them or had the same amount of opportunity to beat them, right? You look at a boxing card at that same time, and it was like you'd have the main event, and then you'd have Butterbean, and you'd have 2 women fighting, and then you'd have guys making their debut, all right? And they would sell you $60, $80 for a pay-per-view, right? Slowly, MMA passed them because they put together a better card. They gave the microphone to the undercard. They featured the middleweights and the lower weights and the guys who were on their way up. And subsequently, boxing is now looking up to the UFC, right? And so now you have Oscar De La Hoya. This is me on my soapbox giving you a little soliloquy. Oscar De La Hoya, who is basically a boxing person, dabbling in MMA because he's got money or he's got people with money behind him, right? He's going about it all wrong. And sadly enough, that fight is going to be a disaster. You need to put together a strong undercard because that fight is going to be the worst thing to happen to MMA since Kimbo Slice and Ken Shamrock?
So if there's reasons for the 2 people to fight, you think more people will buy tickets to that fight? I don't know if I would ever do some kind of thing like that. Like, have some kind of beef with somebody and get on the microphone and promote a show that I was going to be on to fight. I don't know if I would do any kind of crazy shenanigans. We're just here to fight.
As a fight promoter, I don't think I would want anybody doing that.
And you know what, Freddie Flores, you son of a bitch, you talk about me like that on the internet, I'm going to destroy you on September 29th.
We're going to get to that in a moment.
Yeah.
Tell us about some other endeavors you have going on. I understand you're dabbling a little bit in the pro wrestling world.
Yeah, so before my last fight, I've been cutting professional wrestling style promos and stuff, and I have a lot of fun on social media. Check out my social media at Bulletproof Troop, by the way. So I Photoshop up things about people and like opponents. I make fun promos, and it caught the attention of the WWE. So I got contacted by them. A scout reached out to me. And that's something else I'm potentially pursuing. I began my wrestling training with Brian Kendrick over at Santino Brothers, and expect to see me maybe in the squared circle sooner than later. I'll definitely be at Bumps and Bruises on Sunday. I don't have any wrestling matches coming up, but come check me out. I might be doing something. I might not be. I don't know.
Man, you should be. Let me just tell you, I would definitely, all day, every day, Bullet Troop.
I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Hey. All right. Oh, sorry. I've got other things going on.
Danny Limelight Rivera has left the building, everyone.
It's all right. So, Blake, I want to wish you luck on your next endeavor. Is there anything else you want to throw in there? Or are you making any personal appearances, like at hospitals or anything for sick kids or anything like that?
No, I'm not doing anything charitable at the moment. Don't make me feel bad.
Don't feel bad. I don't like helping.
Here's a little piece of charity. I'm going to help you out with Puerto Rico.
Nice.
It's not a city in Mexico. It's actually a state on the eastern coast in Mexico, right in on the Gulf.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
I couldn't point it out on a map. But
finally, somebody
it's right by Brazil, which is another state in Mexico.
And it's part of America. We pay taxes for that, right? They vote and stuff?
Did you just say it's a city in Brazil, which is right next to America?
The women have booties the same.
Brazil is a state in Mexico near Puerto Rico.
Nice.
No.
I could be wrong.
It's near Cuba and Jamaica.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen,
the 51st star coming soon.
Bulletproof.
America.
Yeah.
I'm getting on the other side of the wall. Fuck this shit.
Thanks for coming on, man. Good luck,
guys.
And we're gonna follow you. Feel free to come in anytime. We'll push your fight, and when you have a solid date for the thing, come in and we'll talk about it.
Absolutely, brother. Appreciate you guys.
Take care, us.
Once again, thanks a lot, brother.
All right, Danny. So now, take care. Hey. Bye, dog.
All I know is I'm going to sleep better tonight knowing where Puerto Rico is. I've been trying to find it. Like, I feel bad. I talked to Vinny.
Apparently, Brazil is a state.
Real quick, Howard Hicks said to you, John, good points.
Huh?
He said good points, John. Good points.
About what?
When you're talking about the whole MMA. And
Oh,
boxing
right. Well, thank you, Howard Hicks.
You got Dean Barker looking. You got Brian Chasney walking.
Brian. Dino is actually one of my childhood friends. He lives, I think, in Portland or Washington State now. And I've been following his travails as fatherhood. He has a beautiful daughter named Sky. And I just wanted to say, hey, how you doing, Dino?
We also got Craig Williams, famous good old Craig Williams.
Oh, yeah, Craigus Williams, right?
By the way, you better be nice to Oscar De La Hoya. He might be president.
Dustin
He's going to
Lawyer.
run for president in 2020.
Dude.
You better mind your manners.
If Oscar De La Hoya wins for president, right, I'm moving to Mexico. And I'm putting that wall up myself.
Well, Dustin Laya says Oscar de la Lobster for heavyweight champion.
I don't get
I
it.
don't know what that means.
Oscar that's the guy who lives with his lobster and his cat, and this is the only thing he has, right? So, hey, how you doing? Yes, Oscar De La Lobster. All right, yes, God bless you. Hey,
Stupid lobster.
no, don't say that. The man really appreciates our show.
I hear menacing sounds.
You wanted to talk about your match. We haven't really taken that opportunity to talk about your match September 29th at Exodus. So while we have a lull in the action, right? I saw a couple of videos posted by hey there, Marcus. Have a seat. Come on in. Nice to see you.
Whoa. B.A. Marcus Frey.
Jesus, man. Look,
You really want to waste time
this is the
talking
hand
about
that signs
his
that
garbage
check.
match?
Well,
You want to? That's all you literally just ask the audience. Hey, audience, do you want me to waste time talking about his garbage ass match? I don't think so.
ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday, September 29th at the Della O Training Center, Orange County Championship Wrestling will present Exodus featuring this man, B.A. Marcus Frey. And he will be taking on none other than the German
Dancing fool.
juggernaut,
Gusten Uberstüd.
the German juggernaut, Gusten Uberstüd. Now, tell me, let's try to be as objective as possible, all right, about your opponent. What does Gusten Uberstüd bring to the table that causes you to,
I'm not gonna lie. From what I've heard, from what I've seen, Gusten Uberstüd is an athlete.
Yes.
He is. I mean, knowing them Germans, they pump them full of steroids and a bunch of other stuff. I'm telling you, that Rocky movie, it was a lot true going on.
He was
in
Russian.
there. Same thing.
Eastern Bloc.
Same thing.
I seen him running on the treadmill that goes like straight up in the air, like this, straight up and down.
That's what I'm saying. Like they
Wake up.
pump them full of whatever it is. But that being said,
Jesus, hold on a second. Puerto Rico, Mexico, Brazil.
That means nothing to
Okay?
me. You're just waving your hands
Spin
around.
the globe.
No.
Germany.
Russia.
Russia.
They right there, right? Ain't they right there?
This moment in geography has been brought to you by Orange County Championship
Hey,
Wrestling.
Hey, those bloodlines run deep, and they practically in the same area.
Oh, all white people are the same? Is that what you're trying to
Basically
say?
the same.
You said it, not me.
Okay. So anyway, you were saying steroids and whatnot.
I mean, he's pumped full of some kind of juice, but regardless, everything.
Looking pretty big there yourself, big man. You look like you want some grape
This is all
juice.
natural.
This
is all natural.
He's natty.
Only
hair.
juice I be drinking is purple drink.
And grits. Oh, sorry, sir.
Hey, you know what, man?
I'm sorry.
This guy, you know what?
Joey the Bull lived dangerous. You living dangerous, Joey the Bull.
Yeah, last week he pissed off some idiot or a couple weeks ago about what was it? I don't remember. In any case,
Nothing important that came out of Joey the Bull.
By the way, CC Impact is watching.
hi CC Impact. I
Hey,
heard your show went
I was
well.
going CC. Can't wait to get booked.
It was
Can't
a
wait
great
to have
show.
you on so you can talk about your show because I've been dying to talk to you
It was
about
a great
few
show
things.
that I was on, and I was able to defeat Rudy. I always love beating up Rudy with me and all of my
What would have
friends.
made it
The
a
four
better
of us
show
Pounded Rudy.
Is any member of the franchise players.
I agree, and you know what? I'm gonna have to lock you guys up to an exclusive contract if things keep going.
It's
the way
all
they
about
have been.
them numbers. Let's talk
It
about it.
absolutely is.
Dark
And-
Kings.
I don't know if you could be trusted in that building. They had Hennessy in the upstairs. I can't have you having a drink and then rampaging through their store,
Hey.
stealing their video arcade machines, and destroying the town of Barstow. They don't have a SWAT team in Barstow.
A SWAT?
They're a local.
They don't need one if they got the franchise players. We'll run that town.
It's like Mayberry.
I'm pretty sure they have one cop, and I don't know if you can stand up
Back
to two of
to
them.
what I was talking about with Gustin Uber Stud.
Okay.
Whatever. The dude's got medals. The dude's got some accolades in wrestling. That this is true. But the whole problem with him is he's never stepped in the ring with me. He's never stepped in the ring with another one half of the franchise players. The last time he stepped in the ring with a franchise player, what happened to him? What happened?
He got beat by Othello.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped by Othello.
To be fair, that was a competitive match. All right. Now, granted, Othello's bigger, stronger.
Here's what you failed to really understand about the franchise players. If we don't make them look good, we're going to be in there for 30 seconds. So, yeah, he gave him a little bit. He said, hey, give me some. Let's see what you got.
Right.
And at the end of the day, what did he walk away with?
Nothing.
Exactly.
But a big fat paycheck and a bonus for putting on such a good show. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. He did make more than you that day.
He's got to put in a little bit more work, though, to be franchise level.
Okay. So you don't see yourself as having any kind of problem with him, no?
I see myself as having a walk in the German park.
A walk in Gorky Park, which is in Russia?
With either one.
All right. It's the same thing, right?
It's practically the same place.
What do you think? Who are you taking in that match?
Both of them held Hitler,
you know what?
didn't they?
No, they didn't. The Russians fought Hitler.
Did they?
Yes. They had their own Hitler. They had Joseph Stalin, right?
No, I went to school in America. I'm pretty sure that's when Jesus came and then spirited all of the Indians out of Israel back over. He
went to the same school.
67, I think that happened.
Okay, here's what I don't understand. Well, I was going to say, I don't understand why people aren't getting mad about the way you guys are talking about Puerto Rico being in the wrong place, Brazil and all this. When they're talking shit, they get all upset about Colin Kaepernick. Anyway,
you got Freddie Havoc watching. You got Little Cholo watching right now.
Hey,
what's up, guys?
Hey, Little Cholo, how are you, brother?
I've seen him on TV.
Hey, I'm going to say this right now. Cholo, don't think I forgot about that cutter. You got one coming.
No.
You better not mess around with Little Cholo. Little Cholo will shiv you up.
There's an old saying my mom said.
You're going to have to bring a whole lot more than a shake.
Here's what my mom would say about such things. She would say, Mijo, you don't fight one bean, you fight the whole burrito. So you just better be careful.
Wow.
Bring them.
Your mom said some terrible things.
My mom grew up in East LA. She's seen a lot. And she was married to my father.
So what's that make me? I'm bigger than a burrito.
Tortas, whatever.
Giant sack of shit.
Giant jacket. He Mr. T lookalike.
Buff Obama. All right. That being said, there's a couple other matches on the card. Danny will be taking on Freddie Flores.
You're just going to call me by my government name
Sure
in front
did.
of the whole damn world? I am going to get tracked down to my house because of you.
Danny Azriel. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Daddy asshole is going to
I don't interrupt you guys, but you have one of Danny's friends coming right over John's head. If you look up, look right behind.
What?
Maybe he'll get some radioactive powers.
Spider. I don't want to kill it to offend Danny Limelight. I know he loves Spider-Man, so I'm just going to let that bite me.
Yeah,
I'll join you, Danny.
Oh, no.
Me and you, brother.
Oh, my
God. Jeez.
Oh, it really wants some. It's attracted to the glowing white skin. That's what it is. It was like, let's get some.
Hey.
You guys act like a bunch of chicks, my God.
That's a fucking Charlotte's Web.
You are the worst Buddhist ever.
I'm not a Buddhist. Okay. That said,
We're horrible.
all right, let's get back on topic, guys. Let's talk a little bit about your match with Freddie Flores, and we'll get your opinion on his match with Freddie Flores. First, let's hear from you about it.
You know what, Freddie Flores? You better take back all those things that you've been saying. I've seen you wearing that red hat. You looking like a fat Fred Durst walking around there in the Mexican Pride Parade. You know what, Freddie Flores? You need to rehearse, need to reverse what you've been saying. You're a pimp, whatever. I'm gonna knock you out twice. Don't ever mess with me. I've got more rhymes than Vanilla Ice. You better run while you can, 'cause I'm gonna mess you up on the 29th. I'm gonna make you mine. Flores.
It's all about the nookie.
You You
That's pretty good.
You got him on the payroll for real?
Well, you got to admit he's pretty talented. Haven't you ever sang karaoke with this man?
Nah.
Oh my goodness, this man lights up the room.
Flores, you got nappy hairy chest, look like Austin
I mean,
Powers.
it's not hard for him to light up a room with his white skin. I mean,
And you darken everything. You darken my doorstep. You know what I mean? When the lights are off, I tell a joke, and there's Marcus Frey, and I found him. That's why I have to be so funny all the time. Got to keep them laughing so you can see where they are.
Is
you
that
know what I
it
mean?
is?
Yeah. You know?
To be fair, let's give you equal time. This man has a great singing voice himself. You want
he
to bust
doesn't.
out a few bars for us?
I don't want to hear changes.
We don't do that, John.
I don't want to hear no. I don't want to hear
Changes?
Yeah.
Like David Bowie?
No. You don't. You an old man.
He's like Gerald Levert.
He wanted to hear the real
Like
changes
Tupac.
by.
No, no,
thank
no,
you.
no,
By
no.
who?
Tupac Shakur wrote
Did you say
changes.
by who?
Well, I didn't know that
How
six-pack
old are
Shakur.
you?
I remember when he
Get
died.
it right. Tupac.
A two-pack. All right.
Oh my!
Whatever. In any case, look, I don't listen to that hippity hop music. It's
Hippity.
you know what? It stopped being good when NWA split. So anything after that.
What did Ric Flair ever have to do with music? What Ric Flair and Lex Luger?
Not the
People say
National
the
Wrestling
NWA.
Alliance. The
Don't say it.
Okay.
I get it.
Anyway, so that's all you have to say about your match with Freddie Flores?
I'm gonna beat him up real bad.
What do you think-
I'd play the clip, but the hell with it.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I think that Freddie Flores is finally going to ball up that fist and knock all of his sucker ass teeth out. I cannot wait to see this fool lying in a heap of his own blood. What I should have done to him.
Well, you know what? You did break his ankle giving him that concerto.
Obviously, it wasn't enough.
No, it
Not
wasn't.
nearly enough. I'm still here. I'm still standing.
Yeah,
I'm still here
unfortunately.
standing. F the free world. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot. Don't miss your chance to blow. On September 29th, it's going to be the opportunity of a lifetime against Freddie Flores, and I'm going to beat him in the greatest match of all time.
The greatest match of all time. So you think Freddie Flores is going to knock this fool out?
I can't wait. That's all I got to say. I can't wait
Well-
to see him get knocked the hell out again.
Will you stop playing Candy Crush, for God's
I'm
sake?
sorry,
We're having a serious conversation. You never listen to me anymore.
It's words
I
with
talk and you're just on your phone.
mean,
I'm
wish-
sorry,
I
I'm
wish I could
working.
tune
I'm trying
him
to
out.
do we not have a nice studio over our heads?
I hate
Do
when
we
you
not
shout
have
at
nice
me.
things? I'm sorry. I'll be a little more objective.
Okay.
And in any case.
B.A. Marcus Frey's a big, strong man. We had our match, and he threw me around. So I don't know. He might have the upper hand on Oberstüd.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Let's go down the card a little bit. We have. No, I don't. It's okay. It's okay.
I know you have an addiction.
No, I'm just inviting people to watch our show so that we'll get a lot of views and a lot of
He's
hits.
on Tinder.
Okay.
He was
Let's
checking out
do
his
it.
Raider points.
He was on Tinder.
Raider
You know.
points. 13 points in the first game, 19 points in the second game, and you wonder why you're 0-2? My God, you guys have no guts.
You know you
Let me
have
tell you
to.
something, Raider Nation, right? I've been a big fan of the Raiders since they were playing Philadelphia in the Super Bowl. There is nothing more pathetic than that joke of a team, that joke of a coach, and here I'm going to say it here. You heard it here first. That joke of a quarterback. Tony Romo did not retire. Tony Romo changed his name and joined the Raiders. Derek Carr, you have no business throwing a football in the NFL. You suck. Your coach sucks. Your team's going to suck. I'm sorry. You got Raider fans dropping off left and right. Wait.
I can't agree with you on that because he's the first quarterback in history to have a 90% completion rating, throwing over 30 passes in a game.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. And for how many yards? 112? I mean, here we go. It's 1st and 10. Here's a 2-yard pass to the sidelines. Oh, he caught it for a whole 2 yards. Derek Carr is the most gutless quarterback I've ever seen in my life. The worst. Absolute worst. You can quote me on that, Derek Carr. It is Derek Carr, not David Carr, right? David Carr was his brother.
David Carr was the one that
suck.
was still scraping some of his body up off of the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Freddie Flores is watching. He just signed in.
Oh, now that I'm done talking about it, you know what, Flores? You be there on the 29th. Go ahead and reverse the show. Watch it from the beginning, and I tear you a good one, Freddie Flores. You know where they don't have football? Germany. They have soccer. So let's hear from somebody with some common sense. Let's hear from Gusten Uberstute, whose mind is not all retarded.
Yes.
What a nice surprise!
Work that body.
Surprise. Don't come over here.
Work that body.
No.
It started with fancy diamonds for some royalty like myself.
Really?
Here I am.
Hey, it's his guest. You're my guest.
Hello, Banff. How are you doing? You want a little warm up before the 29th, baby?
All right, before we start,
You wouldn't be able to handle even a part of the warm-up.
A ham handle? That sounds pretty good. I'm going to handle those hams on the 29th, talking about all over the Dao Jiu-Jitsu Center.
You are not stepping in the ring with one of these little girls that you like to step in the ring with. You are stepping in the ring against a real man on the 29th. So watch how you speak to me, because if you do not, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to walk all up and down your ass.
I think I stepped into the ring with this real man before, right? He was about 7 feet back then until I knocked the legs out from under him. Yeah, they called you Othello back then. You want me to knock you down another peg this time?
Guess
Come
what?
on and get in that ring,
You
big
can
boy.
you can barely...
Hold still. Calm down. This is not a rental. I actually own this stuff. If you break this, I have to buy new stuff.
I'm getting excited.
Okay, well, sorry. Continue.
You really want me to wrestle this chump?
Better you than me.
I mean, every single time he steps in a ring in front of a camera or everything is a joke with you.
A joke? I'm not making a joke. I'm talking about you walking around with your little Banff written across your chest. I'm going to be walking around across my chest. It's going to say, piss goo. Piss goo. Pimp slap goes to Nubastad because I pimp slap you all up and down the Dead Jiu-Jitsu Center. Right, left, up, down, backwards, forward. So you bring your little Banff and you're going to go up against a piss goo right here. Huh? You ever wrestled piss goo before? Because you're going to wrestle a whole lot of piss goo on the 29th. Pimp slap goes to Nubastad right here.
Yeah. You're going to get the taste of the back of Uberstute's
Yeah, you're going to get a taste of piss goo.
piss goo all
And you're going to eat it and you're going to like it. I hope you brought some snacks, big boy, because on the 29th, I'm going to be eating your lunch. I'm talking about gobble, 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 yummy, 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 yummy. That's going to be me when I spin you over my knee and... You ready for all of that?
Okay. I don't know what any of that. What did you call it? Piss goo?
Pimp, slap, goose and Uberstad. That's what they're going to call me. That's my acronym.
Pimp, slap, goose, and Uberstute. Hey, that's not bad. It's as good as Banff.
Banff.
Badass Marcus Frey.
Is it really as good?
No, but it's pretty good.
Well, real quick, if somebody comes to this event with a Piss Goose shirt on the 29th, I'll buy you a pizza and a soda on me.
By the way, we're going to be having tamales instead
I'm
of
sorry,
pizza.
I'll buy you a tamale and a soda if somebody comes in with a shirt that says Pisco on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Just-
leave it up to Joey to make it about food.
That's even
If you come in wearing this bozo's new catchphrase, I'll buy you some food and we'll eat it together.
Look at Theo Huxtable over there talking this stuff.
Eat together at the family dinner.
If you're offering tamales, Freddie Flores is going to bring like 157 people.
Well, we're going to have to buy them. That would be great.
It'll be only one person only.
Bring everyone in your apartment.
Let me make it clear, only one person.
Tamales.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm offering tamales. Hey, I'll
right,
tell you
fair
what.
enough.
Only
I'll
one
tell you what,
person.
I'll offer bologna sandwiches too, and we can have all your
With
cousins.
mayo?
With mayo.
Will they have mayo on everything?
Not only will they have meals, we'll give away dill pickles too.
Oh, thank God. I'm going to have like 600 friends and
Can we
family.
get
And
back
Diet Coke.
to the real subject at hand?
Yeah, dill pickles. I'm going to give you a dill pickle slap right across the face on the 29th, big boy. Come on down and get you some.
You know, it seems to me that
Talk
he's-
about food and yummy yummies. Maybe you should stop wrestling and become a cook. Because obviously what you bring into the ring ain't good enough. The last time you stepped in the ring with a franchise player, obviously you must have got your ass whooped bad enough to where it knocked every wrestling memory out of your head. Because now you're talking about stepping in the ring with me and you think you man enough to step up and get some?
Okay, big boy. Big boy's got a big mouth on him. Okay, we see you walking around with the python anacondas hanging off your shoulders. Let me tell you, I got the anaconda where it counts, baby. Way deep, deep, down in my heart,
we don't need
because
to-
I have a lot of heart and passion for this business. I am an athlete. You might have the guns, you might have the anacondas, but I got an anaconda in my heart, and it's gonna come out and bite you right in your BAMF panties on the 29th and slap you all across the ring, corner to corner.
And his anaconda don't want none
Until you got buns, hon.
Yeah.
See? He's on my page.
We're on the same page, reading the same
You better
chapter.
get on my page before the 29th,
get
big
on my
boy.
level.
Once you get control of your show and you turn this into something professional and something real, call me. I'm done with this.
No.
I'm done with this.
Bye.
He was just here to not get fined anyway. He was out here
Hey,
talking
you look
about.
just as good walking away as you do coming in, big boy. Just so you know. My anaconda do want some.
Yeah! It's the battle of light versus dark, truth versus shadow, Uberstood versus B.A. Marcus Frey. They're gonna joust and it's gonna explode. It's gonna squirrel everywhere in Exodus.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Uberstood is running
Yeah.
wild.
For Joey the Bull,
Yes, sir.
I am John Malice, and for Azrael, this has been another edition of the Royal Ramble. So for OCCW, I wish you all a happy good night, and I hope that all
Let's
of
make
your
it rain.
bumps
Take out
are
the
in the
shirt.
ring.
Take out the shirt.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.
I can't even bear money.